Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 49 of the CPA-fol podcast. We are starting right off the rip today. No warm-ups, no ease-ins. We don't have time for any of that today. We are getting right into it because there's a lot we have to talk about. I feel like every time I do these, I stall too much in the introduction, and we're not doing that today. And maybe moving forward, I won't do that. Maybe if I feel like it's necessary to get people in the stream, I might think about it, but today, I think it's very important to get us going right away. I see Oaktown in the chat right now. Speaking, you just reminded me. Actually, I need to make sure I get chat in here. Want to make sure everyone can see the chats. So far, I've got Oaktown and Delusion. As we found out last week, we certainly have some lurkers in the chat. Welcome back, Oaktown. Today is a fun one. No doubt. I'm very excited for today's episode. As you all know, Clever Pig seems to bring in the crowds. I mean, why wouldn't he? He makes awesome videos. He knows his stuff. And so I would expect nothing less. And I'd say I put a little bit more effort into those thumbnails. You know, don't want to shortchange it at all. But this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited for today, especially off the heels of last week's episode. If you remember last week's episode, we had Richie, our Toy World, on, and what an amazing episode that was. It was like a part one. No, it was like a part two. Going on part two, and I can guarantee it's not going to be the last one. Not even close. Aaron, great to see you in the chat. You were here last week for that. You know a little bit of what I'm talking about. And not to mention was Richie here himself, but we had probably one of the most legendary membership hype train that we've ever had on any stream of the CPA-fol podcast. And I feel like it was just perfect having Richie here to be the guy for that, to witness that. Of course, I'm not going to pretend that it was an accident that Richie was on that stream while we got that. I'm not going to. Richie deserves a lot of credit for that one. He brought the crowd there. Let me tell you that much. He brought the people with the bag, honestly, the people with the money. So I would not discount or discredit that by any means. But I'm hoping some of the new members that joined last week will be joining us today. And if you're not a member, actually, feel free. You can become a member. It starts at 99 cents each. I feel like that's... I've made the comparison before. 99 cents a month for a year is about one Chipotle bowl with guacamole. So if you think being a member, having your name show up in green, being able to use those exclusive emojis is worth one Chipotle bowl a year, there you go. I think you've just talked yourself into it. But at the very least, you can certainly like the stream, subscribe if you're new here, wondering what this is all about. Do this every week as much as I possibly can with some rare exceptions, but this week is not one of those exceptions. So without stalling any further, I feel like I've warmed the crowd up a little bit enough. We're going to bring Clever Pig on deck. Welcome. How are you doing today, this evening?
Fabulous. How are you doing? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I'm doing pretty well. I mean, it's been I forgot to mention it actually before I brought you on and I feel like the people, they're probably just used to it at this point. Like I'm on a new machine streaming today. Are you surprised at this point that I'm on another one? This is like number 4? No, 5. This is the 5th one.
Gotta keep upgrading, man.
This should be the last one.
That's all we can do.
So I'm hoping no further. Like the other ones were just kind of test subjects, like second-hand hand-me-downs, test subject. This one was actually, I went to, got it from someone off Facebook Marketplace that builds PCs as kind of like a side hobby. So I was gonna build one on my own, but I thought this one, good deal, good value. Good price. I'm just going to do it. Save me the
good
headache
price,
of having to...
low effort.
Exactly. I don't have to build it. I know he does it all the time, so chances are it's better done than me. And I don't have to worry about looking anymore for it. The headache is gone.
Amazing.
And then the streams from here on out can be buttery smooth. I don't know if you're a big frame rate guy.
I mean, I prefer it.
That whole
I prefer
wrestle.
it'd be better.
Like I've bumped this one up to, unintentionally, I guess, I've bumped this one up to 60 frames per second instead of the normal 30. So it should look a little smoother. When we do one of these, if you've got the proper screen, anyone watching, if you got the proper screen, you'll see more frames in between the jittering. So yeah, I think it's gonna go really well. I'm excited. Not to mention, I'm excited about the stream today, the episode we have in the plans, and we're gonna sort of freestyle it a little bit because
I love it.
As I was running through this, I know you can handle that. I didn't quite get the agenda put together that I wanted, but we've talked about this a little on and off.
All good. Oh yeah, freestyle's good by me. I love it.
And honestly, I feel like we could just use your video that you posted as an agenda because you made some really good points in that. I mean, starting right off the rip, like would you say the last 5 or 10 years? Of course, today we're talking about, in case someone didn't look at the thumbnail before they clicked on the video, we're talking about LEGO competition in the Technic car space.
There you go.
What's there today versus what's been there 5 years ago, what this all looks like. I mean, initial impressions with what you've personally seen, because I know you're right there at the front lines with this stuff, and you kind of, the way I see it, you're in the know.
You know what? It's been good. I was a little surprised about how good it is because, like you say, 5 years ago, I see a lot of people on the internet being like, ooh, they steal people's designs and stuff like that. And it's like, it's garbage quality and they steal designs. And you're like, that's kind of scummy. But now, yeah, it's not like that. It is much better. I've reached out. If you're ever unsure, if you're going to buy something that's a stolen design, just reach out to the designer, shoot him a message. I have done so, and it seems like everything's pretty kosher out there.
And that's something that you brought up that I didn't really think about. Normally I'm just thinking like, all right, are the designs that they're making and the quality of the plastic, is it there? But even going a step further and saying like, no, they're doing this the right way. They're paying designers, even going as far as like we've seen a couple of Mercedes. What was the RUF? Was that also?
Yep. Yeah, the roof.
Officially licensed sets, not going through LEGO, is crazy to me. I would have never guessed that would have happened in a million years, but here we are.
I know, it's crazy. And I think not all of them. Some have some quality gaps, but I think CaDa for sure is their Technic. I'm hesitate to say it, but it might be better than LEGO's. It's really good.
Like it's really just good. The whole experience, the instructions, or just the overall design.
Like the quality, the design's always good. Yeah, like I mentioned, they're not shy about using like black pins. LEGO does a lot of color vomit on everything, not even just Technic. They do a lot of color vomit so little kids can build their stuff, which, whatever. But
those little kids building that P1 McLaren, it's just, it's ridiculous.
You have no business, Junior. Get back to your Roblox. Come on.
I love that. What did you say? The window lickers?
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, you slap an 18 plus tag on it, then you like treat me like I'm 8. So I don't know, kind of annoying.
I mean, they can do it. Like, I feel like that might just introduce a completely new issue into their own workflow of how they put together sets. If they had a blue Technic pin, Technic / axle, and a black one, just having that in their workflow, I would be curious to know if that would just like, all right, we can't do this anymore. We've got kids that can't know how to build it. We're seeing reviews on Lego.com. My kid couldn't put it together because they didn't have this piece, and they just, I don't know. Who knows, really?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, they need to reply back and send them to the 4+ section. Like, come on, man.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, no, I agree, and maybe one day we'll see that. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what's more likely, Bionicle coming back or us getting black Technic pins.
Ooh.
I don't know what would be more likely, but I feel like they would happen at the same time. That's what would have to happen.
I'll tell you one
They
thing for
just
free. I'm not
converge.
holding my breath for either.
Oh, that's the unfortunate truth.
Ah, no. Yeah,
Okay.
Bionicle needs to come back, man.
Oh my goodness. Please, please. I can sense it. Well, I'm actually not going to hold the audience hostage because I do want to get into comparing these things.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to pull up the P1. I'm deciding how I want to do this. What are you just pulling up some pictures side by side? I know we looked at it a couple weeks ago with yours.
Oh,
CaDa
yeah.
has a P1.
Yeah.
Do you have any experience with that one? Have you dug into that one at all?
I don't. I like it. I think it looks really good, actually. But it's smaller than the Lego one.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's surprising because it's got over 3,000 pieces, which is like as big as the Lego one piece count, but it's not. It's smaller.
Yeah, I'd have to
Yeah,
look
I
at
mean,
the actual
that looks pretty
measurements, but
good.
yeah, it's like there's noticeable differences
Yeah,
between like there's clear differences. Even the color. I mean, that's something that we've
that's true.
discussed. Is this orange a better orange? I would say personally, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give that one personal opinion. I like them both. I already got a couple orange ones, so I don't mind the Lego one being
Okay.
more of a yellow. But I think they probably did the headlights a little better at CaDa, where people would be more satisfied with that.
No, I can
I
agree
think
with that.
does look more P1 like, in my opinion. But
Do you know if because certainly they have glow in the dark pieces.
oh, that'd
Would
be
that
cool.
be a glow in the dark
I don't know
LXCPs?
actually. They have ooh, I don't know if this is an RC set or not, because usually with their RC
Oh, yeah.
sets, they have like LED headlights, and that's kind of cool.
I'm sure we can
That'd
use
be
our
interesting.
we can dig into these things and figure out. Someone must have figured that out by now. It would appear that that's not the case, but
Ooh.
I'm not gonna rule it out.
Ah, no headlights. It's garbage. Throw it in the bin.
Oh man. I do want to get a sizing comparison because this is only 180, so I would expect it to be
Yeah.
smaller, certainly smaller.
So it's 1/10 scale.
Okay,
So yeah,
and then the other one's 1/6 or 1/8.
yeah. So the other one's 1/8. So that one would be the same size as that. You and I talked about it the last time we were together. That Technic Porsche that's like 1 billion years old.
Yes,
That
that's
racing
still on the
one. Yeah,
market. Yeah.
yeah. So it's the same size as that.
Okay, and the piece count. So this one is 3,600. The P1 is 3,900. Wow.
Yeah, fairly
Well,
similar.
it would appear that there's a lot more paneling on the
Yeah,
Lego version, so that kind of takes up a lot of more pieces. Whereas this one, they build out a lot of that paneling
yeah,
with the individual pieces.
yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
Like that's got to be dense. That thing. Yeah, looks pretty slick. I don't know.
Someone has to have done a side by side.
Hmm.
I'm not going to claim to know.
You would hope. You would hope. I haven't seen one actually.
Here, let's see. I also want to talk about
Ooh, yeah.
the. I could also share my screen to you, couldn't I? That would be a little.
No, I
easier.
can see it. I've got it up on my.
Okay.
I have it up on my phone so I can read chat.
So the main thing I want to focus on here. Look at those rims
Oh my
and
god, dude.
tires.
For real. For real. It's so good.
Those things.
They're so nice.
Oh my word. The Michelin print on there.
Yeah.
Woof. Even
I
though the
love.
caliper looks to just be like a sloped
Yeah,
piece,
that's
it looks
fine.
so
That's what
good.
Lego does too. So I'm good with that.
How about these headlights too?
Yeah,
Certainly they've got to be light up because they're
they
lighting
do.
up
I
here.
think. Yeah, I think this one's like it comes with an RC kit, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, we've got some product pictures. I like that even better.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this
Oh, they've
one's
got it
been.
with the Commodore. Nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, with the Concorde, that looks. Man, that
Yeah,
Concorde's
the
huge.
Concorde.
Holy smackers.
Oh,
That's
snap.
yeah.
It is
Oh,
an
no, they
actual
are a little
printed
more.
caliper with the Brembo on
Wow.
it.
That is freaking deluxe, my man. Wow.
Here, let
Look
me
at
see if I can.
that. Yes, Hive. Those are fire. I would
Those are
agree.
amazing. Yeah, for real. Those.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Now, going back to, because I feel like it all comes down to quality of the parts.
Yeah.
How do the quality of the parts feel for these ones versus, for instance, the P1?
If like as good, if not better, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. 100% hand on heart. But these guys are the best in the game. Like all the other alt bricks that I've tried,
Yeah.
they're pretty good. Like I don't have big issues with them, but like CaDa's definitely the best by a pretty significant margin.
Now, has CaDa sent you a free set yet?
They did, but it was it was like an old release and not a very desirable thing.
Okay.
So it didn't do well. And then they were like, "Well, your video didn't do that well." I'm like, "Well, yeah, you kind of sent me something that was garbage, whatever."
Yeah. No, I
You
just
know, I
wanted to make
appreciate it
sure.
nonetheless.
Yeah, for real. I just wanted to be fair to the audience. Like we're goo goo gagaing over these. I have not received a free set. I do not intend to receive a free set. So my opinion is as raw. And of course, I feel like you would be, based on knowing you, you'd be just as harsh as the next guy.
Yeah,
Who
like
didn't
I've
receive
bought
anything.
their stuff with my real people money as
Yeah.
well, and I still like it.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Bugatti. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those look pretty good together.
Is this the official Lego Bugatti, or am I that no?
No, yeah, that's the Lego one. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't realize there was that much system in there.
yeah.
And that they did their own rims. I guess that makes sense. It just surprises me a little bit.
Yeah. No, the Lego Bugatti is actually pretty dope set. Not gonna lie. You trust our opinions fully. Thanks, Hive. That's you're a real one.
That's what matters. We will not be on the latest, or I should say, the next issue of Hive Fury Rants.
One day, I aspire to be the subject of a pure rant fury. That'd be excellent. That's how you make it in the Lego sphere, I think.
Well, I'm sure that could be very. You could do that. You could make it happen.
I put a
imagine you
short
could
out
make
the
it
other day, so Hive, you can dig into that if you care.
happen. Oh, man. Okay, so here's just a beautiful car. The what's it? The Ferrari
LaFerrari. This one's a good one. This is right about the time where I think their quality really got very good. This was probably the last one, and then everything after was excellent. I've heard this one has some finicky bits. They have like fence pieces they use for the grill that kind of pop off a lot.
I see that.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks so good.
It does, I mean, like even from the front, these angles are just so.
It's crazy. Well, because
I was just saying, there's gaps here, but I don't know. They kind of work with the contour of what you know the car to be.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because a lot of these are done by like mock designers in the community. I can't remember this guy's Tees DeBoer or something like that.
Yep, Tees DeBoer.
Yeah, amazing designer. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool that they're willing to do that because there's so many talented people in the community, not just for cars, like people with Castle and stuff like that. It's insane.
So good. Oh, those tail
But yeah,
lights.
that's nice.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I noticed the grill is the fence.
Yeah.
It works for me, but I definitely understand if it's
Yeah.
popping off left and right.
Finicky.
That would not be ideal.
This one could definitely benefit from some better wheels. Those are the like the CaDa standard.
Okay. Yeah, let me see
Scale wheels,
what...
and they're kind of a bit, in my opinion. But what can you do?
Let me see what the officials look like. They're just pretty basic multi-spoke.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, maybe not too bad then.
I mean, yeah, you've got the classic 5-spoke Ferrari. They could have just stuck with that, honestly.
Yeah.
That's probably what they should.
Surely that wouldn't have been difficult to produce.
Yeah. Let's see. So the door, that's another big complaint that I have with official Lego is the doors are always so flimsy. I know we mentioned this on the Lamborghini, the Huracan, which you can't throw too much credence to those $50 builds, like they are what they are kind of thing. But
yeah.
With the, let's see, you did the RX-7, right?
Yeah.
How are the doors on that thing?
Ooh, they're so good. They've got like a little rubber band latch mechanism.
Wow.
So it actually, like, you can shut them like a proper car door and they won't pop back open.
Yeah.
Which it's such a simple thing, but it's it's cool. I don't know.
Yeah, that's nice. Having something to just keep them snug, keep them secure.
Exactly.
Even if it was something like I would, especially in those $50 builds, I would get like a pin, like make it pin.
Oh yeah.
There, so it's not going literally anywhere, and you just kind of have to unlatch it to open it up.
That would work.
Kind of like a real door latch, honestly.
Yeah, like a door.
Like an actual
heard of
car.
a door?
Oh man! All right, let's see. I want to see some actual product shots of this. And this is only $200. That actually kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, it's like that's less than half of what the Lego equivalent would cost.
And what would that Porsche that we mentioned? That's a 110, right? 110 scale. Yeah. And those are 260
on Lego.
Yeah,
I think it's 200. So it'd be the same price as this.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the comps are. Lego.
Because in Canada it's 250, so there's no way it couldn't be more.
Okay, right now it's 180, but was that the discounted price? I wonder.
Ooh. Sweet little disky on the Porsche. Yeah, nice.
Let me look at the specs real quick. So it's 19 inches long. I want to see what the actual product is of this. What do you think I am? 50, 60 centimeters, 2 inches, please. 23.6 inches.
Like
so it is longer.
2 feet. Yeah, it's pretty long.
Like 4 or 5 inches longer.
Yeah. It absolutely does have doors that go like this, Zane. So you're good. You're good there. Oh, there are some photos.
Yeah, there's the classic Ferrari.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's got some custom wheels on it. That looks really good.
No, that's the move right there.
That's banging.
That's it.
Yeah, I'd frig with it. That is not too bad.
Oh, there's some different. Yeah. So that's one thing I know you had mentioned before in one of your other reviews is having getting different parts, like getting different wheels that weren't marketed. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of an old issue or an issue with certain sellers?
What was that?
I thought the pictures on the website showed chromed out wheels, and the ones you got were different and not chromed out.
That was less DIY.
Okay. Yeah.
They needed to update their product page big time. I don't know if they still have. I haven't been there for a while.
My 2 credit says I'm convinced CPA would give any build +1 star if it had custom wheels. Honestly, if any Lego set
I
had
would.
custom wheels, like even so, these McLaren ones are custom,
Yeah,
and that's what a McLaren would have. I can
that's
only
what we have.
imagine.
That's
So
what you got to do.
there you go. That's why it's
100%
a
right. I would.
4.5 star.
Yeah, it helps. Makes a difference.
Great to see you, Bare Minimum Customs. I wonder if
yeah,
do
Mike,
you
how
know who
you
that
doing,
is?
buddy? Yep. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
I
he's
imagine
good.
that's
Dude.
someone from your
He's
chat.
a mega Porsche enthusiast.
Oh,
I've
nice.
never seen somebody who's as big of a Porsche enthusiast as him. I don't think.
Nice. Well, surely there's a Porsche somewhere in CaDa's catalog.
Their
Let's find a
CaDa
Porsche.
log. They should call it that. They should call it that.
How would they not call it that? Honestly. All right, sports cars. We got to sort from high to low. We're not poor here. We go. Wait, only $100. That ain't right.
Yeah, that's his. Yep. It's their Master Series. That's really expensive. These are like the kind of the mid-tier ones.
Got it.
But you get pretty good bang for your buck.
I did see that one that a Huracan caught my eye. Let's just look at that. The angles.
Some of the small ones look a little cracked out, I'll be honest, but
This is
sorry,
like
I don't know what I'm allowed to and not allowed to say on these streams.
we
Or YouTube.
I appreciate innuendos. But yeah, I like to keep it relatively clean. But so far, you're doing just great. I will say that you're doing just great. So this is 110, but I kind of some of the angles on the front are a little whack. The back,
Yeah.
the tail end looks great. I love that spoiler too.
That does look really good. I think the headlights are maybe a little off.
Yeah, it's a little bit of the headlights, like they're too sunk into the car, and then
That's
I
Yeah.
get they did the best they could with this front grille area, but or the front hood area, but it's a little rough.
Yeah, could use some work. But I think this is an older model.
Okay,
And
that would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of a company who's had like leaps and bounds in terms of look and quality in the last couple of years.
Which is great to see, honestly. And I don't know if it's translating into Lego doing better.
Oh, you'd hope, right?
But yeah, you'd hope it would. But I don't know if it's. You're more in that space than I am. Do you think it's translating? Like, is the P1 better than it would have been if we didn't have all this competition out there?
I don't think so, honestly. People like to say it a lot. I hear it all the time. People who build like with alt bricks are like, "Oh, Lego, you better watch out." I don't know if they care, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've got such market dominance that
Yeah.
I don't know if they have to worry about it. Like you can't buy these in Walmart. You can't buy these in drugstores. You have to go looking for it if you want this.
Let's take it back to Lego. We've got the Ferrari Daytona here. This thing is massive, is it not?
Ah, yeah, it's the only one I don't have actually, but I like it.
24 inches long, so it's exactly 2 feet. I do have my tape measure here.
So it's pretty much the exact same size as the CaDa LaFerrari, presumably.
Okay, if I did my conversion correctly.
It's about yay.
But this one is double the price.
Oh yeah,
$450. I don't know if I've ever seen this one in person. I'm trying to remember if I've been to a Lego store where it was on the shelf.
Well, I've seen it in the box on the shelf, but I've never seen it built IRL. I don't think.
The rims obviously look great.
They do. Yeah.
They've got the calipers in black, which they probably are in black, I can only imagine.
Yeah, probably true.
Do you... That's a good shot. would you ever expect that Lego would create a wind? And I'll call it a windscreen. I'll
All
speak your
right,
language. Do you
there we
think
go.
Lego will ever create a windscreen piece
For something this big.
on these sets, on these $400+ sets?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if they would. I'm not sure. I'm thinking in the like logistically in the box, that would take up a lot of real estate.
That's really true because it's curved.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't.
Yeah. And it'd probably get damaged really
Oh
easily
yeah,
if it's that big.
yeah.
But it'd be
And
cool.
they haven't yet, so I would say yes, they never would. But just for discussion's sake, I mean,
Yeah. I'd
would
love
be
to see it.
interesting.
It would be interesting. That'd be really nice.
It would also be interesting, I think, to see like a third party, even if CaDa went out there and said, we've made a windscreen, a custom windscreen that can attach to your LaFerrari
Ooh,
or your P1 or your
that'd be
Lamborghini
something.
Cyan, just to see like how much would actually sell. I
don't
wonder
know.
if it would be enough to be worth it.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see. I mean, they made custom tires that they sold by
True.
themselves. So I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
That's very true.
No windshield feels like a crime. Yeah, fair play, stud. Like fair play, dude.
Oh, is this may have been one of those things where it's like no one or very few people maybe thought of, oh yeah, they don't have windscreens. But now that they know, it's going to be like
Ooh,
broken. The glass is broken.
yeah,
That'd be funny.
that'd be amazing.
So this, I will say though, the back of this, the brick built aspect, it kind of takes me out.
Oh yeah, a lot. I think a lot of people are divided on it. I actually really like it. I
Like
think
I don't see a better way of doing it, but
yeah.
it just looks too easy.
I think
I don't know.
it's probably just like the design of the car that a lot of people don't like
That's fair.
because it looks a little. It's kind of a callback to the old
Yeah.
Testarossa, I think.
How much do you know how much this car is running nowadays?
In real life,
In real life, yeah.
they're at least $3 million.
Oh, I guess I would have
Yeah.
expected a little more.
So a couple more paychecks, and I might.
Yeah. We could probably go halvesies.
Oh
maybe?
yeah, easily.
Switch on the weekends.
You get the kids for the weekend.
I get the Ferrari. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay, there was another one in here. I mean, this hypercar, is that not a... What would that be in real life?
That is a Apollo Intensa Emozione.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty wild looking machine. I really like it. If I bought that, I know for a fact, I've seen somebody build this. I know all the liveries, stickers. I'd probably just leave it off, leave it white.
Yeah. So just in case, because I do know that I had seen this before. Of course, it was in Forza Horizon is where I played this.
Oh yeah, okay,
So just
cool.
to pull up a
Very cool.
picture, because I imagine most people have not seen this car before.
Oh, it's yeah. Pull it up.
Here's
That
what
thing
this
is
car looks
insane,
like.
insane.
Oh man,
That looks like a
beast.
spaceship on
Yeah.
wheels for sure.
Honestly, Batmobile.
Batmobile, yeah.
How is this
good
not
shout,
a
good
Batmobile?
shout. Ooh, it should be.
Whenever they inevitably make the new Batmobile, it should just be this car.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, you know what?
Here's a white one.
Stud Lake's got a good point in the chat. Imagine UCS ships with no windshield. Great point. Star Wars be getting windshields. Let's go. Yeah.
But you just know they
great
would make
point.
they would make the purchasers put a sticker on the windshield just to spite a little bit. Just a little bit. Just curve it right across the top.
That is unacceptable. I'd do that for that NASCAR Camaro Speed Champs. I almost screamed. That is so frustrating.
I haven't bought that. Honestly, whenever I do buy it and build it, I'll probably just leave that one off too, just because
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not worth it.
It is not worth it. You are correct.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone watch out. Real Andy Reid, maybe the newest moderator, is currently in the chat, so anything before that you may have said is fine, but anything here on out, automatic ban
We'll
hammer.
keep it Christian. No worries.
Oh, okay. You know what I just spotted here? A little recolor
Oh
of
yeah.
the rims that
Little
were on the Ferrari.
little red stripe on black.
Yeah,
That was
that dual moldy
my very first car had wheels of that color scheme.
in
Beautiful
real
stuff.
life.
Oh yeah.
May I ask
Yeah,
what?
my 91 Honda Civic hatchback that I got from a
Ooh,
garage sale for $300.
whoa, and it ran?
Oh hell yeah.
That's crazy,
So good.
actually.
Yeah, it was a
That's
piece of
actually
junk
crazy.
actually. It was a heap.
How long did it last, though?
Maybe like 2 years.
I mean,
till I
300
got
bucks
the
for 2 years. That's not
yeah,
150 bucks a year.
until I wised up and got a Subaru, and then we were laughing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
know.
You know it.
I know.
Okay, so moving this car, if it's what I think it is, the Koenigsegg Jesko,
Yeah.
looking a little rough.
Yeah,
The back
I
looks
don't love
great.
both of it.
Back looks good.
That's
Nothing
cool. Yeah, with the curve around where the bumper is, that's really nice actually.
Yeah. How did they even? Okay, a lot of flexi pieces here,
Oh, okay.
which I mean, why wouldn't you? Honestly,
That's true.
that looks good.
Do they have
Moving-
actual chromed pieces for the exhaust? That looks cool.
They do. Yeah, I did notice that.
That's nice. That is nice.
Let's go back to and once again, I'll bring up the real car. I'll try and spell Koenigsegg. I didn't. I autofilled it.
As a little tangent while you bring that up, Lego
for it.
needs to bring back chromed pieces. Like, okay, so I got like a Harry Potter set like a couple months ago. I put all the pieces together. They're already cracked and broken. So like if you're worried about the chrome wearing out, like your pieces are gonna be cracking to bits before then anyway. So just do us all a favor. Bring back chrome. Give the people what they want.
Do it. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I do think, and it's not like, in my opinion at least, all pieces don't have to be replaced. Like the drum lacquer versus the chrome. I think there's room for both.
Room for all. Absolutely
Room for
agree.
both. Maybe use the chrome
Totally.
just sparingly where it needs to be used, but hey,
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
it back. So yeah, that, in my opinion, this whole front half
Oh yeah, it is
area
actually.
just,
When you compare them like that, is it actually a bit rough?
it is rough.
I think it's almost not long enough. The whole
The front
model.
end, it's like
Yeah.
it chomped off. They bit it off.
got
the
into
front.
a car accident before it left the factory floor.
Hey, but it's on discount.
Hey,
What's that, like
there
5,
you go.
10% discount?
It's not much, but I mean it's already
No.
cheap to be fair.
Yeah, that's not much. Okay, now moving on to something more my speed.
Let's do it.
This appears to be a Huracan. All right.
Centenario, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. They kind of look like Huracans though, to be fair. I mean, it looks
Yes,
good.
You are right. You are
honestly.
right.
I mean, I'm such a broken record, but those wheels are dope. They look
me-
awesome.
Let me see if there's a little better picture. Oh man, I don't know what it is, but the tail end of all these cars just looks so good.
That does look amazing.
I
That
would
looks
just
really good.
Display them all backwards because they just look so good that way. With these fins here with the light blue.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's nice. Oh, and the way you can see that, I love how they got the tires sticking out in the back. That's so good.
I do want to know why they went with blue and black instead of the classic black and yellow.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think they didn't want to be too
Right.
obvious with it?
I don't know. That's a good question. Sometimes I feel like if they have a car that's designed all in black, it sort of hides the design of it
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. I feel that.
But I see what you mean. Yeah, the classic with the black and yellow would look so good.
And this one's what? It was 195. Well, let's say it's 200 with $20, so 10% off.
10%.
Not bad. Not
180. That's the same size as the Lego ones that are $450. Just so we're all on the same page here.
Is it? Is that the? Is this a 1.8?
Yep. You
Wow.
betcha.
Yep, sure is. That's crazy.
That is wild.
All right, let's take it back to Lego. We need to give Lego a chance to defend themselves.
Bring it home. Let's see.
So I think we already talked about that. In your mind, the best Lego Technic D2C is the P1, or is the Bugatti?
It's probably the Bugatti.
Okay.
Objectively, I'm a
one
huge sucker for the P1. It's like my favorite car ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, objectively, it's probably the Bugatti. It was really good.
42083. And this one was priced at, if you recall, you can mention, otherwise I'll look it up.
I think I got it for Christmas, so I actually don't really know.
That's a good time.
Yeah, it was a good gifty. Shouts out to my wife. What a legend.
$350 at 3,600 pieces.
And they're already up to 450. You're pushing it. You're pushing it, Lego.
For virtually the same. Like they stick around that 35 to 4,000 pieces. It seems like.
Yeah.
So it's the same. For all intents and purposes, it's the same.
Totally.
It's a 1.8. Right?
Yeah.
1.8 scale.
Yeah, 100%.
And like I said early on, this one has a lot of system on that front end, which surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, it looks really good though. I mean, it's a great set. I love that Benz. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. If you're talking about the G-Wagon.
I think I'd imagine.
Yeah, very good.
Also,
yeah, that was juicy.
The custom, like not I wouldn't say not just custom rims, like custom rims where they went for it. They did the duotone with the is that a shiny-ish silver?
I think so.
I'm gonna give it a close up.
Well, where's mine? Yeah, I think it's silver with dark blue painted over it.
Yeah, this dude's having a grand old time with this one.
Oh yeah, look at him. He's pleased.
Actually, I just realized, like, so this set came out in 2018, give or take.
Yeah.
Just the difference of lifestyle photos is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
this one looks heavily photoshopped. Like,
yeah, he's not even
legitimate at all.
He might not even be there. Or
it looks
car
like
might not even be there.
It looks like he's not playing with the car, and he's also not in the room playing with the car.
Oh man. Okay, but that's cool. They went for it.
Oh, that's good. Ooh, yeah, actually, I saw in real life they made the full size version of this. That's a pretty cool thing to see.
That's awesome. I don't know if I've seen any of those life size builds.
Yeah,
I wanted to, of course. All right, we've got a nice little comment from Bare Minimum Customs. Already difficult to compare the Bugatti with the P1. I am under the impression that they have some new parts for the P1 to make it even more realistic. Same can be said from the Porsche onwards. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't doubt it. Looking across this one, I don't know if they really have if they made any new parts for this set. I can't.
They actually probably didn't. Not really. Because they did a few for the Porsche because it was the first one. So you needed like bigger wheel arches and stuff.
Yeah.
But this one, like basically probably just the wheels and a few recolors. And that's about it.
Oh, what does this little key do?
Oh yeah, so it's got a key that looks like the Chiron key, and you stick
Oh,
it in there, and you twist it to do the active arrow in the back. It's pretty cool.
nice.
They've
That's a
never
nice little
done it
touch.
since.
And of course, it cracks me up when you mentioned in your video when you build one gearbox, it's like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
my god, this is crazy! Wow, wow. And then when you have to build it for the 8th time, it's like, just end it.
yeah,
End me now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Still don't know what's going on. Like you're just putting like 100 different gears. You know? Yeah,
For the culture.
exactly.
Was that JBS checking out the butt on that build? I mean, I'm sure he was. He strikes me as someone that would check out the butt on the Chiron. I can only imagine. I'm doing it right now. It looks great.
It's a good looking backside.
I wonder if, because I know they have, or does Lego have glow in the dark pieces? I know Customs have glow in the dark pieces.
Yeah, they do.
I feel like if they added some way to make the taillights and headlights fluorescent, where you could
That'd be cool.
like do a black light sort of situation where you can make it light up, but you don't have to add $60 to the price tag.
Yeah, that would be
Like that one
slick.
Porsche to make it more expensive. But,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
yeah.
They did that with the Peugeot, the Le Mans car, because it's
Oh
got
yeah.
glow in the dark headlights. But I mean, the glow in the dark pieces are it's cool, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
It's
don't-
one of those things where it's like you'd show someone once and then you'd never
Yeah, absolutely.
utilize it again.
You walk past it like 3 months later, and you're like, oh yeah, those actually glow in the dark. I forgot about that.
For real. And once again, like right here, we see the amazing unboxing
yeah.
packaging, which
That's
is just
juicy.
always amazing with Lego. And I imagine those it looks like they put the actual wheels rims on
Yep.
the side, like
On
1, 2, 3,
display.
4. That's pretty cool.
As they should. And the
Yeah.
nice thing about that set is they never mention it, but if you take all the boxes out and you flip them around, it's got a different picture mosaic, and it makes the rear, the tail lights. And yeah, that was peak
Love
Lego
those
box.
details.
So good.
I want to know, like, of course they're paying designers full time to design just the packaging. From my understanding of the Bionicle theme, the designers of the
Good point.
people, the designers of the car can also be on the team that designed the packaging. I can only imagine for
okay.
something like this, they would have some input.
Yeah,
of, like,
okay.
we've been working on this for a year and a half. I want to make sure that the first thing people see is just as in capturing as what I designed,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So yeah, it'd be
And
cool
they just go, yeah, black box.
I mean, this is kind of close to that. It's got the blue box, but I mean, for me, it works. I don't
You're
know
not wrong.
what else you would
That's
have
fair.
really put.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it'd
it's
be
good.
interesting.
I think it's good.
Because I don't know,
I think
like how.
this is before black box even existed, actually.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah. I would be curious to know just like how much does it cost Lego to put all the extra trimmings on the box?
Ah, yeah. That
Just-
you know what? That is
Just
a good
print
point.
parts or printing, all the extra, like now you got to worry about how the box is folded, make sure it's the right way, tell the machine what to do, kind of thing. It would be interesting.
Yeah, that's true. Because it's definitely not free. That's a very good point. That
Yeah. Like, is it $40? Is it 50? I don't know.
I doubt it's
Stud Lake-
250 as
Studlake helped design the ACOB, or I should say, Studlake designed the ACOB and coordinated its purchasing for their box of boys. And I know he was saying he was kicking out some prices for something like that.
Yeah.
So for something like this, I mean,
true.
you could be pushing like $60-$70. Of course,
Yeah.
Lego's making thousands
Yeah,
upon
you get
thousands.
Yeah, you get the benefit of economies of scale for
Oh
that,
yeah.
for sure, for sure. But yeah, I think I remember him mentioning that on the ACOB stream, and it was not cheap.
Bare Minimum says, I just checked the database, except for some gears and, of course, the rims. The Bugatti did not come with any new molds that were used for the body. The P1 came with at least 4. Ooh, they came with
There you
mud
go.
guards?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think I remember it saying the fenders were new on the P1.
Nice.
You wouldn't really know it just by glancing at it, but
no, I would not have. I would have hoped. I would have wished they would have put a new print into, or a new mold into the headlights. That's what I would have wanted.
Yeah, that probably would have gone a lot further.
Because of this little guy right here, the ever favorite. Are those headlights? Those have to be new for the original Porsche, right?
Oh no! Those aren't new. Those aren't new.
Okay.
That is a very forgiving angle. Those are like Star Wars cockpit pieces.
Is okay. That was gonna be my guess.
If somebody has like a review where they took a picture, that it's not as good as you might hope.
Customer reviews, here we come. Show me photos. Oh dear me.
Yeah, woof. Look at that.
Whoa.
It's not gone well.
Okay. The bottom, yes. I love seeing the bottom. Looks great. But no, that and that one is like, man.
Yeah.
Little bug eye. They should save that for the Subaru bug eye.
Yeah, big time.
That's funny. No, I thought, because once again, that kind of comes down to our discussion of doing a windshield, not doing a windshield.
Yeah.
Building out the headlights, not building out the headlights. This kind of, and that granted, it's not the headline Technic car, but it sets a precedent of sort that was not followed in future vehicles.
Yeah. Mercifully.
I mean, do they even? I guess this Porsche has it, but that one's got the fiber optic headlights.
Oh yeah,
GT4.
That's true.
Same with the GT.
I'm not crazy about that thing's headlights either, actually.
The GT?
Yeah, the Ford GT. Yeah. It's a little goofy to me, but...
What's this one? Is this like a 112? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Nailed it. Total guess.
Yeah, good eye, man.
So that's not... Like 120, man. That doesn't feel right.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, I'm stuttering hard. I would buy that if I found it on a good price, but I have not once seen it on sale in Canada. And I'm like, is the demand that high for it? I don't know.
It can't be. They won't even say what the scale is on this one. It's got to be 120, maybe.
Yeah, probably about there. 118 perhaps.
Yeah. No, yeah, this one, I feel like I've seen it for sub $100 US dollars.
Oh, that's nice.
But not for me.
Yeah, me neither.
Unfortunately. Let's see. Let's take it back to the headliners. Oh, the Liber Crawler, man. I cannot believe we've been sleeping on this one. What
a set.
What does the custom competitive market have out there even for this?
Oh,
to compete with this?
CaDa has some big like construction things that are pretty wild.
What are they? Oh, construction. There you go.
Got like military trucks too. That are pretty insane. I might be thinking about military now that I think of it.
I mean, they've got this excavator looks pretty beefy, and it's remote control for $70. That's
nice.
Kind of crazy.
That's a good like Like I'd get that. I'd get that for a kid or something. Like a little set, $70. That's where you want. I would want RC on an excavator. That would be fun.
Power system pack only. Wait, what? I'm
Oh, I
confused
think
now.
you can buy like the RC components
Okay.
separately,
So then it's
which I
110.
don't know why they do it like that. It's very odd.
That is odd because then it. Oh, you have to buy both.
Oh,
So now
so
it's
it's only it's
180.
$70 if you only want the.
Oh
Okay, I
no.
got you. I got
Okay.
you.
Are
I'm
you? Do
there.
you, I'll give you a chance to recant your previous statement if you
Yeah, that's a
so
bit
desire.
misleading. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
hoping
also
there's
just
a
looking at it on
video.
my phone, so I don't have the greatest idea of
Yeah.
scale.
Let's
110
see.
for the build, 70 for the power. Yeah, probably. Okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to. No videos. Assuming they can even post videos in here. But let's see.
Yeah, check that. Can you check that gray military truck? That thing was wild on there.
Oh snap!
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Wow, it is sold out.
Oh, it's sold out.
What reason I'm not sure, but if it's just out of
Yeah,
production.
that thing's a monster. Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Man, their packaging is still good. Is solid.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good.
I would not
It's not
expect
like,
something like this from a competitor.
yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, it's not like as cool as the
Yeah.
1/8 Technic sets, but it's better than the standard Lego packaging.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna make me convert from centimeters, aren't they? Yeah, I can't do that. Although 57, the last one was 60, so it's got to be about 20
Okay.
inches.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
20
sounds
inches
about
long.
right.
And then goes over 20 inches, 23 inches tall,
Ooh,
which is kind of crazy, actually.
2 feet. So it's like 2 feet by 2 feet. That's not bad.
Yeah. And what was it?
Yeah, that's
180,
tall.
170.
What a machine.
So, okay, let's we haven't called out the RX-7 just yet.
Ooh, yeah, fair.
RX-7. And they're sold out. That's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, I saw that one was sold out.
Mazda official license. I hadn't seen that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. They frigs with Mazda.
So this is designed by Artemy Zotov.
Yeah, he's a pretty killer designer. His stuff, as I've come to find, it looks very subtle, but the builds are amazing. Because when I saw this set, I was like, I mean, like, it just doesn't look that exciting. Like, it's not a
Yeah.
supercar. It's just a
Yeah.
normal. But yeah, the build was crazy on it. So good.
And this is a Fast and Furious vehicle, is it not?
Yeah, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, baby. That's my favorite Fast and Furious. In case chat was wondering.
Oh, they were. They just didn't ask yet.
Kept them up
Yeah.
at night, I'm sure.
No, orange and black is a beautiful combo.
Yeah, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Kevin, hey, welcome. Great to see you in chat. Chiming in late, did you guys show one that's identical to the Lego build? We should do a live build side-by-side comparison. Are you referring... We did look at the P1 McLaren. That was in the thumbnail. So we started off with that one. We did do a side-by-side of that one. And definitely pros and cons. I think, if I recall, the Lego version is larger.
Yes.
It's a larger scale. But I mean, both have the price point. I mean, you can't beat the price point on the CaDa version.
That is for sure.
So dense with parts.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I guess something that Kevin said that's interesting. So there are still some companies that will just straight up make sets that Lego make, So they'll just, and I'm not really cool with that. I don't really mess with IP theft. So yeah, but,
Yep.
but don't have anything like that. But anyway,
Here we go. I'm just trying to get some pictures, do a side by side. So here's a real RX-7. And there's
Yeah.
the RX-7. So that's a really cool. That's a really cool side by side. Let's see. I'm trying to get some angles out myself. So the rims, were they silver
Yeah.
or black in the movie?
They're they
Like
are chrome
duotone.
in the movie, but
Okay.
it's like, I mean, it's the movie's a product of the early 2000s. It was all like Need for Speed Underground
Oh
2
yeah.
style
Oh yeah.
stuff, you know? Yeah. But I swapped the wheels out for black and they look way better.
Nice. So that rear end is looking a little bare.
Yeah,
But
fair to say.
Does it need to?
Well, that's just it. Like
Yeah. There's not too much.
it gets the job done.
Yeah.
And that thing is a tank. It is so strong. I could not believe it.
Yeah, they I think in your video you carried it? You picked it up by the back end of it?
Yeah. You can pick it up by anywhere. It doesn't
That's
matter. By the
crazy.
roof, front bumper, rear bumper, whatever, and you can jiggle it about.
That's crazy.
And oh my god, oh, the rotary engine on that. That is just hog wild.
So does it spins
Yeah.
like the rotary engine should spin?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's got the twin rotor, and they spin not at the same. I don't know how to explain it, but it's legit and it's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. Classic.
The lighting makes those sets wheels look chrome. They are chrome. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been very surprised if the lighting itself was able to make it that shiny. That'd be impressive.
Yeah, no, they are
Give me
chrome.
that
They're
lighting.
very good quality chrome, but I
Yeah.
just don't like chrome wheels. But if it was for swords on a D&D figure, I would like that. That would be
That'd
cool.
be fun. The seeing the wheels through the front air intake, is that accurate? Is that supposed to be like that, or were they just kind of leaving some
That's a
imagination?
good question. I don't know if that would be accurate or not. I feel like it could be. I don't know. It's the same in the back. There's some little slats in the back, but that's
Yeah.
more normal, I would
Yeah.
say.
All right, now let's go down to officially licensed. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's always nice when they're able to do stuff official.
Yeah.
Do it right kind of way. This one also is 1/8, which is the same scale as the 4 $500 cars.
Yes.
Which is crazy that they're at $250
Yeah.
for their pricing.
And officially licensed. Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
And you don't see no blue pins sticking out of the bodywork of that.
And you didn't have a heart attack when you were building it. You finished it. You didn't just throw your hands up in the air and walk away.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I didn't go and have to ask my parent/guardian for assistance.
Because would all these would have been blue, or most of these would have been blue, would they not?
Oh yeah, totally.
That's crazy. That's absurd. Yeah, Mayo, I agree. Overall, 1/8 scale is going to be better than 1/12.
Yeah,
that would be my expectation. All right, scrolling down. Oh, and have you tried the remote control aspect of this car?
Yes, I have. It works. I'm not really big on RC. Like it's just gonna sit on a shelf, so I feel like it's kind of a waste. But it works well.
Yeah, that's what I would expect here. It's like we were talking about the glow in the dark. If you had light up headlights, you're gonna turn it on to show your friends. You're gonna pull out the RC to show your friends, and then you're never gonna touch
never
it
again.
And does it change the process of the build significantly?
No, not
you have to
really.
skip steps, or if you want to put it back in, is it difficult?
Yeah, Well, the way this one's built, it's kind of designed to be remote control. Whereas
Mm,
actually I have this one over my shoulder where it could be either. Um, yes, but that one, the Mazda, it's kind of baked into the build that it's expected to be RC, and it's not difficult. It doesn't add any issues, I wouldn't say.
okay. That's nice.
Yeah, not too bad.
Ooh, lights on off. So this one does have light up headlights.
Oh yeah.
Are those like you have to install those, or is that part of the RC component?
Yeah, it's part of the whole process. Like
Okay.
you don't have to. The headlights you could easily leave off because it's just like connected to wires. You could just unplug it, leave it off, not a problem.
Oh, that's funny that they have an actual steering wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Let's see. Man, they have a lot. They have a lot of information. This is a lot. I'm like trying to get down to the fan photos. There we go. Ooh, great lighting.
There you go.
That looks great.
Actually, the designer took photos of he built it and took photos in a parking garage. It looked pretty cool.
Ooh, I'm sure I can find those. It said it was
I think it was on that might have been on Instagram though. I'm not sure.
me. Mazda. Let's see. Can't find them at a. Oh, literally just apparently I needed to say
There
it.
it is.
Wait, no. Let's try this again. Oh, we can get a little sneak peek about what else he's got.
Yeah, I think
Of
he's
the
cooking
shoe.
on the Fast and Furious Supra actually.
Wait, like the one that's
Yeah,
the one that Lego is making?
no, he does his own thing.
Okay.
He's like I think he's making like a 1/8 scale Fast and Furious Supra.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I like those photos. I like that. Yeah, that's good.
That's nice.
That's very much fits the movie.
Yeah. So with the how powerful is the remote control function? Like, could you do drifting in this parking garage, or is it not
No.
that?
No, absolutely
It's
not.
just
You would
like
just
little, like slow driving around kind of thing.
yeah, I don't like it's weird because I don't know. I never got a sense of how big these cars are until I started like RC scooting it around the house. I was like, this thing's chonky. Like I gotta do like 3-point turns to get around corners.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, do they have a weight? I wonder if they have a weight in here. They're gonna make me
Yeah,
convert
that would
it.
be interesting.
See, maybe it's in the specs. Nope. Don't see anything.
Nothing, eh?
Darn.
Yeah, it's chonky. I'll tell you that for free.
Like, how many kilos would you suspect?
Oh boy, I don't know. I'm so bad at that stuff. Like, I'd be better off guessing pounds. I think probably like I don't know.
5, 10, 10?
Oh, way more. Probably like 10 to 15 region, maybe.
That's crazy.
I don't know, dude.
That is a lot. That's heavy. That is not light. That is a lot of
Yeah.
of chunk. Okay, let me see if there's maybe one more car we can dig into. Unfortunately, I think we're all well. The sign. We didn't talk about the sign at all.
Yeah, give it a chat.
450, 3,700 pieces. A lot of green. Great packaging.
Green.
Love that packaging.
Yeah, you like how it looks like the car?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of neat. Kind of neat.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm trying to decide if that green is accurate because they like to reuse their colors, and I don't like like getting the same color on a $450 premium
Yeah, no, it's
product.
not accurate. It's supposed to be olive green. It's the same as the
Oh,
SP
oh
Champions
no! I
Vision
knew
Gran
it was
Turismo.
wrong.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the exact same color as that.
Oh, I love that green.
I know, me too, dude. Much better than. Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
way better. That's gorgeous.
why didn't they? I mean, I know why they didn't, but why didn't they do it?
They
Like,
should. You know what? Don't even say that. You don't know why they didn't do it. The P1. How many of those pieces existed in bright light yellow? Basically none, and they did it.
and they did it.
Why
Yeah.
didn't they do it with the Lamborghini? There's no excuse. And the color match on them is really bad. A lot of the pieces have very different colors on
Oh,
everybody's set.
for this one, the light
Yeah.
green or the lime green, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Man,
not consistent through the parts.
that's unfortunate. I mean, even
Yeah,
they even committed with the packaging. Like this
they
packaging
did.
shouldn't. I wonder if they thought, well, okay, obviously it's the same color that they had already, but or the same color that they plan to use forward in perpetuity. I wonder if they thought the average normie is not going to have their eye caught by this drab green.
Maybe.
And so they're like, we need this electric lime green to catch the eye of an unsuspecting purchaser.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you
So,
could be right. You could be right.
I really don't know.
It's
really can't
disappointing
say.
though.
Welcome to the stream, Hoarder. Which video is that, Kevin? Did you post one on your BAM page? Lego Timmy. How's it going? The rims, I mean, the rims are obviously nice.
Yeah, they're pretty
perfect.
good.
They could have done the duotone right there, right?
Or are those duotone? Okay.
It's like the edge is a light, but I think that's a
Gotcha.
little nitpicky. I'll give them that one. Probably should have been a little more bronzy than like gold
Yeah,
like that, but
that's true.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's the build of that set was really awesome. It's got the proper scissor doors. It looks good.
Mm.
I like it. But yeah, it just got some issues.
I'm trying to decide if I like all the blank space for the headlights. I mean, I don't, but I'm trying to think if that's the best way they could have done it. If there was a better way.
That's fair. That angle doesn't look great. The head on. Yeah.
Because what the okay, so there is that classic Lamborghini split.
Yeah, the sort of reverse taper on the hood that you get.
Which they tried. They tried
It's a
so hard.
little bit
and it,
too skinny, but
yeah, it
you know.
didn't quite make it. They needed to shift it out, but then
I
that
think
would
some
have
people
created some
have actually.
problems.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think some people have actually modded the hood to go wider, and it solves a lot of those problems all at once. It fills out some of the blank space, and it makes the classic Lamborghini hood line look a lot better.
So this might be the first time where I've decided or said that the front end, or no, the tail end of the vehicle looks bad. So this is how it's supposed to look like. Classic.
Yeah.
Iconic. What? What?
Yeah.
Am I tripping? Does it look better in real life, or is it just that?
Well, hang on, I'll grab it. Well, hang on one sec.
Like, couple of triangles? That is not it.
What do you reckon?
Here we go.
It's not brilliant, is it?
Let me can I put you on the There we go. I mean, this is studio lighting makes it look worse. So I will say it doesn't look as bad, but man, just something other than two triangles would have been a little better. That's unfortunate. And then Shreddy says that He owns 0 Technic, but the G-Wagon is coming home on a disky.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good looking set. I really don't have much against it.
Nice. Okay. A lot of busyness with the rear spoiler, but
Oh yeah, the rear spoiler's yeah.
Are the doors pretty solid on this one?
The doors are really good, actually.
Awesome.
There's like a hidden little spot you can press down in the bodywork to make them go up.
Ooh.
Pretty nice.
Actually, where do you press on it? I'm curious. Is it
right? Okay, yeah, you can see the little Italian flag by the engine bay.
Oh.
There's a little black spot right above it. And you just press down in there. Yep, right there.
Do a little zoom. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, just that color.
Yeah.
That color. Let's see if I can find that Lego rebuild. See if I can find the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Looking a little better.
You might even not use extra pieces if I can't remember.
Ooh, someone put light up headlights. That looks great.
That would probably look really good on that.
See, that's actually this is really funny. Not to make it really obvious they used the wrong color or anything.
Put them right beside each other. Perfect.
So bad.
Could have been better. What a shame.
Let's see. Hood rebuild. Not
Nothing.
finding anything. I mean, it looks like someone used they created their own piece.
Like 3D printed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, it looks really
God.
good. But now it just looks like a model. But
yeah,
I mean,
that's exactly it, right?
But still, like, it even makes it kind of solves the headlight problem.
It does, yeah.
Well, let's see if I can get a little more info on. Currently, it is only available in Korea, but the seller will sell to other countries. This is 2021. Custom hoods can be purchased in South Korea. Please contact my email.
Wow.
No,
nice.
Yeah, that looks. But so how could Lego have solved that? Maybe a couple custom pieces, like 2 custom pieces. You do the reverse of whatever you make here for here, and then you just do like 2 pieces here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like it's not that crazy of a hood.
No, that's funny. Next, they just have to fix the taillights. Let's see if someone did a taillight. Someone had to have.
Surely.
No, someone just put a light kit in the taillights.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Mayo says, I'm not buying Technic supercars until they make a car I like. You mean you haven't liked any of the cars? They've made a pretty wide range of cars, though.
Not too bad. Yeah.
So, as we kind of wind down, with where Lego is currently versus where the competition is, it would seem like the trajectory is that Lego is kind of being a little stagnant. I mean, they're going up. They're steadily going up.
Yeah.
The competition seems to be steeply heading in the right direction compared to Lego. And then with what you're seeing, like, do you see your purchasing changing? I mean, I don't see you not buying whatever next year's Technic supercar is going to be, but I mean,
fortunately they don't have one next year, so I've got a
okay.
little bit of. It's only once every 2 years. I got a little bit of breathing room.
Okay.
But
Because that makes sense. Because I thought we hadn't seen I thought the Daytona was pretty old.
Yeah,
like
it's
it wasn't
getting there.
last year. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. It's nice to have more options. More competition is good for you and me. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
great. And yeah, I will obviously still continue to buy the Technic supercars because I love them and they are excellent.
yeah. I mean,
I
and
hope they do better.
yeah, yeah, and like we were kind of saying in the beginning that, or middle, that Lego doesn't seem to be noticing what these other people are
Yeah,
doing, and I get it because they're the big boys, the big fish in this
the big
pond right
dogs.
now. So I mean, it could be like another 10 years, 5, 10 years, the end of this decade before they even start thinking about whatever these competitors are doing. But
Yeah,
I think it won't be until they start taking market share, like
yeah,
legitimate market share in this Technic space, that they won't start to think maybe we should make some more custom pieces. Maybe we should try just a little more.
yeah.
But
I think you're right. I think you're right. It's not like normies don't know about this stuff or care about it. I don't think you kind
mhm,
of have to know, I suppose.
yeah,
Yeah.
do you see, or do you have any plans for a competitor? I don't know what's CAD. I'll call it CADA, a CADA
Sure.
purchase or like purchase coming up soon.
Yeah, I do actually. They put out like a speed champion size of
Oh,
the right there Mazda 787B,
nice.
one of my favorite race cars of all time. They're doing a 1/10 scale of it, and that's one way or another that's coming home.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, like classic Le
Yeah.
Mans.
I don't know if you've
Oh,
ever heard it, but do yourself a favor sometime and listen to that car. It's the most insane sounding vehicle ever.
let's see. 700 horsepower. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, it's only a 2.6 liter
Yeah, I know. It's
four rotor.
rotary engine, man. 26B,
That's
beautiful
crazy.
machine.
I will be listening to that
Yeah,
after this
that's
stream.
fair. It might
Oh,
blow chat's eardrums out, to be fair.
oh man. Let's see. Mayo's still going on about Ferrari. He says, I like Ferrari as a brand, but I only buy Ferrari Formula 1 and F40 merchandise. Very specific.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
I respect. I'm more of a Lamborghini guy. I kind of like how they do things a little
Like the
more.
cut of their jib, eh?
Yeah,
Not too bad.
yeah. And I also kind of like I don't know, just growing up as a kid, their design style, it just felt more
Yeah,
aggressive, more like, yeah, let's
always.
get it done. Let's do it.
Definitely, definitely.
So,
I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to realize like how cool I thought Murcielagos were when I was a kid. And I'm like, I look back at them, I'm like, they're so nice.
dude, my like yeah, probably actually is it realistic? I don't. Well, the farther we go along, the less realistic it becomes, because a Murcielago SV
Ooh,
manual
yeah.
would
Oh
be
my
the dream
goodness.
car. I mean, I think there's only like 5 in the U.S. right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
those are
who's that
few and far
one?
between.
Yeah, who's that one? One of the YouTubers, the guy that made VinWiki. You know
Ed
that guy?
Bolian. Yeah.
Sounds right. He
Yeah, yeah.
bought a rebuilt title and basically like repieced, like bought a broken part here, broken part
Yeah.
there, and just fixed the whole thing up. And he bought it
Yeah.
for like 250 grand. And then by
Yeah,
the time he fixed it all up,
he's like the Murcielago king in the US. Yeah, he's got some cool stories. I like some of their YouTube videos. They're pretty good.
yeah. Oh man. I have I think it was for Christmas. My parents got me a little, probably a 112 118 model
Sure.
of an '05, just a normal Murcielago,
Nice.
but so clean,
You can't go wrong, man. You
so
can't go
awesome.
wrong.
Yeah.
So
Oh
good.
man. But Now, I hope that Lego, since I'm more on the Speed Champion side, I hope that Lego creates more Lamborghini
Mm,
geared vehicles. Like, we need
they
the
will.
Aventador.
Ooh,
We need the
yeah,
Murcielago. Like, those are, in the car world, those are iconic.
they
So,
are. Yeah. Any flagship
yeah.
would be great.
Which I guess, I mean, the only F40 we got was, no, not F40, F430 was in the Racers. Do you remember that back in
Oh
like
yeah,
'08?
I had that set when I was a kid. I probably still have it kicking around at my parents' house.
Those are not
Cool though.
cheap.
Not
Those are
anymore.
like
They sure aren't.
new in box, like $400 or $500.
Oh
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah,
But
they did the Gallardo in that
yep,
scale as well.
same, yep. And they did a police Gallardo. Did you see that
Yep.
one?
Litia,
That
the
was cool.
Italian one. That's
Yep.
so cool. The blue and white. I really want that set
Yeah.
actually. But
Another
yeah,
like
like you say, it's like
4 or 5.
$400.
Yeah,
It's
absurd.
ridiculous.
Absolutely absurd. But all right, let's see what chat's kicking up with.
Oaktown, when are the Lego videos coming back? This week, my friend. Thank you for asking. Shouts out.
True, because you've been doing a lot of Lego competition videos lately.
Yes,
Right?
I'm excited to get back to the promised land. It's good. It's a good time for it.
Is it gonna be some Speed Champions, some Technic?
I'm doing a little. I'm just gonna do a little video regarding some of the. Everybody gets hyped about new releases all the time, but around this time of the year, I like to kind of think about what's retiring
Nice.
and
Yeah.
just keep people's minds on things that they might not get a chance to get.
Yeah.
Like Lego quietly discontinuing the Friends Botanical Garden when they just introduced their new one that's like 5 times the price.
You know,
Coincidence? I
and
reckon not.
also that one is on sale, ends today. I think the sale ends today at Target for
Ooh,
$63.
63. I saw somebody on my Instagram, $42 they got it for.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'd be friggin' dust swiping the
That
shelves at that price, man.
so I got that one for $63 last year, last
That's a good
fall.
deal, though.
And so, yeah, if I saw one for 40, because I was under the impression that it was completely enclosed, and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
wrong about that. Not that it like make or breaks it, because it's, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a friend set, so whatever.
Yeah.
But you can buy 2 of them, and there are instructions online. I don't know if they're free or not, but there are
Yeah.
instructions online to combine 2 and build one completely enclosed one.
Yeah. But I mean, even if they're not, you're what, like $60 each, plus you're in $5 for some instructions, and you're still like a third the price of the new one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the new one, it looks good, but I mean,
That looks good.
it's a beefy boy, so not everyone's going to be picking that one up.
That's true.
But
Yeah. I was excited for it, like hearing about it going to come out, but when it came out, I was like fairly underwhelmed.
were you hoping for a modular?
I don't know what I
Or
was hoping for now
just-
that I think about it.
Yeah.
Actually.
Because someone made a comment in a Discord I'm in, and they said there aren't greenhouse windows up top. Like, there's no windows up top to let
Oh.
light in. It's like the top is covered, then there's a
really?
layer of windows
That
around.
is
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
I haven't looked at it
goofy.
in a while. Let's see. I'm not going to
Kinda-
put it up on screen, but I might just have to look it up.
What kind of greenhouse are you?
Let's see. Okay, I guess it has some windows. Or maybe they were being a little nitpicky. Yeah, I might have to pull back on that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Gojo, I imagine you know Gojo.
I don't actually. Not that I'm aware of, but I like Scott's answer.
Is Lego childish? Maybe, but do any of us really grow
Yeah.
up?
I was
That's
going to
very
say,
true.
yes, it is, but who cares?
As my grandma always said, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
That's genius. Wow. Your grandma, wow. Shout out to your grandma.
Yes.
My grandma
Yes.
just sat around, smoked cigarettes, and made Christmas dinner.
Hey, you got dinner. You got something out of that one. That's not too bad. Gojo's a little disappointed.
Sorry, Gojo. I don't recognize the name, but I'll look out for you.
Yeah, show up in his comments section this week.
Yeah,
when
you
he
better
posts
believe
that
it.
video about Lego. So I'll be expecting you to be there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check.
and I'll remember. And now from this, showing up on a live stream, that's very memorable for me.
Yeah, no, he'll remember, and he will respond if you create a comment that has some kind of like.
If it's
You know
got
what
some,
I mean.
I reply to a lot of comments.
Mm-hmm.
But I give it a go. What about you, CPA? What you got? What you got cooking?
Oh well, I can't say just yet, but
hush, hush. I see how it be.
next week could be a very busy weekend.
Nice.
For the live streaming.
Oh,
So,
I love it.
Just keep your eye on that horizon, because it could be a fun weekend if this week goes well. So I was hoping to do this 2 months ago, didn't work out. So this is kind of like the second try, and if it happens,
Nice.
it's gonna be awesome. But if it doesn't happen, it won't be the end of the world. I won't be as sad as I was the last time because it's already not happened once. So.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I think I remember last time you alluded to this, and just so chat's aware, even when we went off the stream, he wouldn't tell me. So
I gotta keep it close to the chest.
that's good. I like it.
Don't want to let the leads
Build the
out.
hype. Build the
But-
hype.
Yeah, but as far as like videos, and this might surprise you, but I do have plans for another Deadpool short.
What?
I know it's
You're
coming out of left
doing
field,
no way.
coming out of nowhere.
I love it. I mean, it's working.
Yeah. So we'll see if that works out. I need the Gojo. Maybe that's where he found me, from a Deadpool short.
Who
That'd be fun.
didn't? That's
how I find this live stream. Hey, at least one of the X thousand subscribers from those shorts. You might be the only person actually who has been converted from a short viewer to a live stream viewer. So in case, I know you were asking about that, Clever Pig. You were asking.
I was curious.
It's 1 out of 20,000.
There you go.
Hey,
I mean, it's better than
worth
0, so that's great. Yeah.
it is better than 0.
Welcome to the chat, Gojo. Good to see ya.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But I actually, side note, I thought about, because vertical live streams are kind of all the rave to some extent.
Yes.
Are you familiar with that? So I've thought, what if I live streamed me filming and creating a Deadpool short?
That could be good.
I mean, I feel like the potential's there. Because I use my phone to film the shorts, so I could have this camera like sitting off to the side, just have an ambiance mic out, just talking and chatting, and I don't know.
Yeah, I think
it could work.
That's a cool idea. Definitely worth trying.
Yeah, because I feel like people might swipe by and then be like, "Whoa, what's like?" It kind of looks like a fake studio. Like, I don't want to call it a studio because it's not a studio, but yeah, they might be like, "Oh, there's a light there. There's a camera. This dude like hunched over trying to figure out which torso is gonna work with which mini figure legs." So we'll see. I might try that on like Wednesday.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, just gotta figure out what the people want and milk it. Gojo, wait. Gojo, I assumed he was one of the 20,000 subscribers, but I just got a pop-up on the screen saying that he just subscribed.
Oh.
So he wasn't even one of the 20,000.
He is now.
So there you go. It's 0 in 20,000. 0. That's the conversion. It's all good then. It's all good, Gojo. I won't sue you. I'm just being honest. Yeah. So, all right. Winding down. Great stream. Thanks for the information. Thanks for the convo. Always greatly appreciated taking your time. I know I don't really have to twist your arm because
no, I'm always pumped. I'm
Talk
fired
about
up.
LEGO.
I'm
We might
CPA
have to.
sliding the DMs. I'm here for it, man. All
Well,
day long.
I'm thinking like the next one could be the year in arrears. Looking at
Ooh, love it.
rank. Did we already? We already ranked. No, maybe we already did that. Did we already rank the speed champs?
We did. We
I think
did.
we
I
did.
remember we did the Speed Champions one, but we packed a lot. I think we tried to pack a lot into the stream. So by the time we got to the ranking, we kind of just
Yeah.
like ripped through it in
Yeah.
like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, that's 100% true. Or the other angle we could go is retiring or ranking retiring speed champions.
Oh, that's not
Trying to
bad.
figure out which ones
That's
are
not
going to
bad.
wrap up. And because we hadn't been talking when those ones were out. So like
That's true.
the Pagani,
Yeah.
I think those are the ones that are retiring.
Yeah,
This
Lamborghini
before the end of this year.
Countach, the
Yeah.
McLaren F1. There's some real good ones that are saying sayonara.
Yeah. So maybe we might have to think about that one. Put that one in the shoot for later. But all that being said, thank you so much everyone for stopping by, liking the stream, hanging out in chat. It's been great. And Gojo, maybe the subscriber of the stream.
I reckon. Shout out to
the
Gojo.
guy.
What a legend. One
So
of
hope-
one.
Hope to see you, Gojo, go to Clever Pigs video this week. Check it out. Subscribe to him. And yeah, we'll see you all this week, later this week, next week, and on Saturday, maybe.
Wow.
Within a day or two after that, another stream. Surprise! I've said too much.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I've said too much.
On it this week, folks.
Whew. I'm
Get
pumped.
that notification bell going.
Pumped.
Like you're gonna need it.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Clever Pig, thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you all next week.
Thanks,
It's gonna be
everyone.
great.